Hello learner, welcome to Manifested e-learning platform. My name is F.A.M. Ngwiri and I'm a practitioner within the financial services industry in Kenya. Today, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to discuss about portfolio management. Focus is on contemporary issues and emerging trends. Today, we are going to narrow down that discussion and talk about stock lending. So we can provide a description on what stock lending is, and we say stock lending, also called securities lending, is the lending of securities by one party to another. That is what stock or securities lending is. Also called securities lending is the lending of securities by one party to another. We proceed on and say that the terms of the loan will be governed by a securities lending agreement, We can just remove that dot over there, securities lending agreement, which requires that the borrower provides the lender with collateral. In the form of cash or non-cash securities. In the form of cash or non-cash securities of value, non-cash securities of value, cash or non-cash securities of value equal to or greater than the loaned security, move over on this other side, loaned security equal to or greater than the loaned security plus an agreed margin. Full stop there. So we are saying stock lending, also called securities lending, is the lending of securities by one party to another. The terms of the loan will be governed. By a securities lending agreement, which requires that the borrower provides the lender with collateral in the form of cash or non-cash securities of value equal to or greater than the loaned security plus an agreed margin. So that is what we're saying stock lending is. I will shortly demonstrate what stock lending is using a diagram. So we can, before we draw the diagram, I can say that the agreement is enforceable. The agreement is enforceable. It's enforceable under relevant law. Under relevant law. Relevant law, which is often specified. Which is often specified. It's often specified in the agreement. In the agreement. So we're saying that the agreement is enforceable under relevant law, which is often specified in the agreement. So this is the way securities lending or stock lending occurs. So on one side over here, we have what we call the lender, and on this other side over here, we have what is called the borrower. So borrower. And here we have the lender. Like that. On this other side, we have the investment. Investment. I have another rectangle right over here called the investment. Investment. The investment. Now we are saying that the special arrows that highlight what securities lending are shown to you there. And I'll be able to label them in a bit. So the lender provides securities to the borrower. So here we are saying securities. Provides securities to the borrower, and the borrower is expected to provide collateral. Collateral. Collateral is what we can be able to say as security, as a security. So what the lender does is that the lender then invests, rather using this arrow over here, sorry, not this one is moving up over here. The collateral is then provided for investment, so collateral, like that. And then what comes out of that is reinvestment income. So over here we can say reinvestment income. Reinvestment income, like that. So this is the simplest way I can be able to explain to you what securities lending is all about. The lender provides securities to the borrower. The borrower is expected to provide collateral, which in turn the lender invests that collateral there, and then they actually get reinvestment income from that element of investment right there. So moving over on this other side, we look at the benefits and disbenefits of securities lending or stock lending. We can say benefits of securities lending. Benefits of securities lending. Lenders. Point. Over here we say ability to earn income through fees charged to the borrower continuously. And then we also say that to the lender, it provides them with an ability to have diversification. So diversification. So the lender has an additional option to invest or to earn income by lending out the security to the borrower. From the borrower's point, the benefit or the major benefit is that there are more options available to take. There are more options available to take additional securities. There are more options available to take additional securities. Then we can also say allows them to take positions in short selling. Allows them to take positions in short selling. That. Then now we go to disadvantages. Let me try and see if there's another advantage over here from the borrower's point. Increases liquidity. It provides for increased liquidity. Within the market so as to tighten spreads. Within the market so as to tighten spreads. Which is good for market participants to earn returns. Which is good for market participants to earn returns. So here, let's look at the disadvantages. So disadvantages, these benefits of securities lending, Then we can say lender's point. We can say the value of the collateral decreases. If the value of the collateral decreases, below the cost, the lender is disadvantaged. And is disadvantaged. Another disadvantage is that if is disadvantaged there as well, the borrower may become insolvent. The borrower may become insolvent, leading to default risk, which may affect the operations of the lender. Then, from the borrower's standpoint, if the value of the collateral increases, if the value of the collateral increases above the cost, if the value of the collateral increases above the cost, the borrower is disadvantaged. The borrower will be disadvantaged. So we're saying that if the value of the collateral decreases below the cost, the lender is disadvantaged. As well, the borrower may be more insolvent, leading to default risk. From the borrower's point, ladies and gentlemen, if the value of the collateral increases above the cost, the borrower will be disadvantaged there. And if that happens, then of course it means that the borrower is going to really spend much more repaying the debt that they actually took in form of securities right over here. So this diagram right over here, ladies and gentlemen, I can be able to explain to you that is a rather simple diagram, but if you look at it from the lender's point of view, the benefits and disbenefits, the borrower's point of view, the benefits and disbenefits are pretty straightforward. So this brings us to the end of today's lesson, ladies and gentlemen. I hope you've enjoyed it, and I will be able to give you an assignment. I can do it on this side. Explain the benefits and disbenefits of securities lending from both the lender's and the borrower's standpoint. Thank you for being with Manifested Publishers. Be blessed.